Hi, I'm Madison. I'm here with Sidney Gayl for an exclusive interview with Seven at Penthouse Recording Studios. So, Sydney, how you doing today?
I'm good. How about you, Maddie?
Oh, pretty good. Just getting started. So Sydney, can you please talk us through how you first started getting into music and what inspired you to start?
Yeah, so I grew up in like a really musical family,
Mhm.
and so music was always like a really integral part of growing up. My mom used to call me Sid the Musical because I would like sing whatever I was doing.
That's so
So like
cute.
whatever task like I was doing was like had to be sung, or like if she wanted me to remember something, she knew like it had to be through like lyrics or like a song, because otherwise it was just like in one ear out the other. So it's kind of just always been that way, and I think the more I grew up, the more I realized that like it needed to be a part of my life, and that in a weird way led to being here somehow.
Yeah. And what is your role here at Penthouse?
Yeah, so I manage the space. So I help with like the bookings, the like client relations, handling like the day-to-day stuff, the hiring process for the interns and the training, but also just like engineering for, specific clientele or my friends and things like that, which has also led to the ability to create our own music, which has been so much fun. So shout out Jesse and Penthouse for that.
Yeah, I love that. It sounds like you're pretty well-rounded in the music industry right now. Yeah, so over the years, what influences have you taken into that music with you? Who's inspiring you right now?
Yeah, I think I take a lot of inspiration from a bunch of different people, like, things that I grew up listening to with like my mom, like, the oh my goodness, like the Carpenters and like, Fleetwood Mac and things like that, where it's like, things that I would listen to, Peter Gabriel, with my mom. But um also like lyrically, I think like Hosier, a little bit of just like I like poetic stuff. I like being like I don't know, it's like the indie folk like metaphor type stuff. I really like, which like in the song that I have coming out right now really isn't showcased as much. I think that I was doing much more of a kind of Avril type of, vibe with it, which I think is a lot of fun and a different it allowed me to showcase more.
Yeah. And congratulations on your new single coming out.
Thank
I'm
you.
so excited. When is it coming out again?
It comes out tomorrow actually. So that would
Ooh,
be April 1st.
amazing. Could you walk us through the process on how you started creating the song?
Yeah, so I think it started like any song does. There was a very large emotion behind it, and I was pretty angry at the time. And I think that the song was like a way to find peace in different circumstances, and like releasing past relationships or past issues and things like that, and just being like, I feel like the song, depending on at what stage you are listening to it at, represents different things, right? So the song is called Lost It All. And if you're coming at it from a very fresh perspective, it's a very sad song. If you're
Mhm.
coming at it from that perspective of like, I have truly lost everything, like I feel like that I've built, that I've worked for, like the first couple days after a breakup, like that's how it feels.
Yeah.
And then when you start to listen to the song later, like it becomes like a very angry, like, like it's not my fault. Like this is on you, And there's always blame on both parties. But like I feel like the song is supposed to be able to take you through the stages of grief, and then like at the end it's like, yeah, we lost it all, but like we were not everything.
Hmm.
So like that's okay.
Yeah.
Like you can lose everything and still have everything at the same point in time. Like it's not your partner is never all you have in life. And I think that that's hard to see sometimes, but the song is at some point supposed to feel like that.
Yeah, I can totally see that. And it's like with whatever perspective you choose to use that song in your day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Like I 100%, I love that. What do you hope people take away from your music once you start getting everything released?
Yeah. I hope that, like, I know what my stories were behind them, but, like, I hope that I've written them in a way that allows people to see themselves in it. That's, like, allows them to be able to, like, apply it to their daily life or to their situation or things like that. Like, I don't want it to be just my story. That might be what it started as, but the second that it's, released, it's everybody's story, and I want people to be able to find themselves in that. So I think that that's my hope, is that, like, I do a good job of encapsulating an emotion, and people are able to process in their own manner.
Yeah, 100%.
Sorry.
Have you ever collaborated with anybody else that you've made music with?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're a very collaborative space here. And so Alexander Knight, is a kind of alternative hip hop rapper, does really great work. I've done a couple like harmony basses or choruses for him and things like that. So he and I have a couple pieces, and then he has a couple features on some of my songs that are still in the archives that we'll see if they come out. Also Rashid Isaiah, I know I've done a couple choruses for him as well. I don't think those are out yet. But yeah, no, I'm definitely all for like collaborative pieces and things like that. And there's so many artists that I've worked with and that I haven't worked with yet that I want to work with. Like Juliet Callahan, her and I are gonna have a song coming out pretty soon, so that'll be fun as well. Just like I like being able to bounce different artistic ideas off of like other people who have a different genre than you is so much fun. You create a really cool hybrid piece with it.
Speaking of those archives, do you have any new projects that you're going to come out with soon?
Yeah, so I mean, other than the one that's coming out tomorrow,
Woo.
Lost It All, very excited. I wrote this, I swear, like a year and a half ago. It's been a very long time, like to
Yeah.
to actually put music out. Got a lot of great people pushing me for that. Um, I know. I think the song I'm gonna do next is called Strangers. I think that's the next one I'm gonna put out. I'm gonna put out one more single, and then I think I want to put out a project after that. And yeah, so I want to put out a song called Strangers next. And then I think the project is going to be called Letter to My Lovers, but don't quote me on that. We'll
Oh,
see.
okay. Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's definitely, I feel like once you release one, I feel like it just flows from there. So,
Yes, I'm so excited for you and the future projects that you're going to release. I cannot wait to hear them. Sydney, it's been so amazing talking with you. Do you have any advice that you would give to someone first starting out their music career?
as somebody just first starting out their music career, I'd say like, why not? Like what do you have to lose? I feel
Exactly.
like a lot of people are held back by like fear of judgment or like fear of what those around them are going to think or say, and it's like the ones that are really there for you and the ones that are there for a really good reason are going to stick by for your dreams and your hopes and things like that. So other people should never hold you back, and I think so why not? Just why not?
Amazing. Why not? Where can we find you? What are your tags?
Yeah, so on everything I'm Sidney Gayl, so Sidney Gayl. And then for Instagram, it's gonna be an underscore before and after each name. And yeah, that's all my socials. Check out Lost It All. It'll be out tomorrow, so April 1st. So definitely go find that. But yeah, that's kind of all I got.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Sydney. It's been amazing having you here.
Thank you, Maddie. Peace. Thank you, Seven.